Hi, it's Ren from Spirits of Fashion. I am back after a very long hiatus. Without getting into boring old details, my husband and I have moved about 4 times in 3 years. Selling a house, renting, finally buying another house. So it's taken a really long time to start to feel settled in. It doesn't mean I've stopped doing my Spirits of Fashion era presentations. I've been doing them all along and traveling throughout New England. However, I have also been thrifting like a crazy person because I'm discovering new places here in Vermont and going back to visit friends and going to places that I already know. So I thought that just to get us back into this whole thing again, I would do my most recent thrift haul, which was just a couple of days ago. I'm going to be doing much more than thrift hauls. I'm going to be doing a lot more on historic dress, on styling with vintage and thrifted items, and many other topics, probably some home decor as well. I've been getting more into that too. And since we've moved, I've been having fun with our new home and trying to figure out how best to decorate it with as many vintage and antique pieces as possible. So I'll share some of that with you as well. But without further ado, let's get right into the latest thrift haul. First one was a Goodwill. We don't have Goodwills right around us where I am in Vermont now, but when I visit one of my besties in Attleboro, that area, we have a Goodwill there as well as a Savers. So that's what we'll be focusing on today. Goodwill, I did pick up some home decor and one clothing item. So let's start there. The first piece I thought was interesting. You know that I'm into historic fashion, and some of you might know that the bustle period is my absolute favorite. And this is an Avon figure. What I think is interesting here, not everybody goes for figurines, but she's in a bustle and she's an Avon figurine. And I love it because the bottom it says, First Avon Lady Porcelain Figurine awarded exclusively to Avon President's Club members for outstanding sales achievement. It's Avon's 90th anniversary celebration, and this was 1978. And because green was the half price color of the day, I got her for $2. I just love her. Another good green item, or in terms of the tag, are these two mugs. When we moved from one house to another a couple of years ago, at this point, we left a lot of things behind. Not only furniture, but also some home goods that I didn't really want to leave, but it was out of control. I'm quite a collector. It had gotten out of control, and my husband was trying to pack it all, and it was just insane. But we left our Christmas mugs behind, so I bought these two very simple, cute little snowman mugs to store away for next Christmas. And they were by Williams Sonoma, which is a wonderful company. Some of you might know. They have very good, high quality things. So these two little mugs, because it was again the color of the week, green, I got them for $2 total. So very good little find there. And then lastly, for decor for Goodwill, are these beautiful shaped glasses that my friend actually spotted for me. And this was not the green color, but they were only $1.99 each. They're beautiful, and they're my favorite shape, wine glasses. Whenever I see these, I always try to pick them up because I just love that shape. I swear wine tastes better in this shaped glass. Can't explain it. But I do love them, and I've broken some in the past because I like to use what I find, and that's the risk you take. So whenever I find them, I pick them up in case my fingers get slippery again, and I tend to drop them a little bit more often. Okay, and then the one clothing piece I picked up from Goodwill was a really lucky find. I was near the dressing rooms, and it's always been said if you watch some thrifting videos, don't neglect the area near the dressing room where people have discarded items that they are not taking. And this beauty was there. This is a Pyramid Collection. I don't know if you're familiar with that. I have bought many things from their catalog. Pyramid Collection has a lot of unusual items, clothing and accessories, some goth related, some Wicca related, just a very interesting and unusual pieces. And I can never resist velvet, especially floral velvet. So this is a little velvet jacket that's open that I would style with a top and a belt to close it together, and so that you're really showing off all of those flowers. And here is your label, Pyramid Collection. I highly suggest you check them out if you like fashions like this with a little unique twist to them, as I certainly do. And this can go for, if you look at their catalog, anywhere from this type of item from $60 to $90, and I got it for $9.99. So I was quite proud of myself for that one. Okay, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and have fun unbagging my Savers. I had quite a few more purchases from Savers, and we don't have a Savers that's very close by either. We have a lot of smaller thrift stores, which I love too, but the big ones I always end up getting a little bit more of a haul, so I do enjoy it when I can get there. This pair of earrings was, I think, the last thing I found there, and I bought them because you can see they're just so cute, the little green stones. They're costume, but I bought them because when I remember in the 1980s, I believe it or not, I bought these shell earrings, and I don't know that these are this old. I don't know, but I wore them constantly all summer, and the shells, they just make that little jingling noise. They're very, very light, and they're just very cool, and they were only $3.99, so I had to pick those up. And some lovely items here. These are just headbands that I picked up at Savers. A couple of these. They were, I think, $3.99 total on those. I like wide headbands. They cover a lot of your head when you're going gray, if you know what I mean, ladies. But they're just cute little headbands, and they were pretty inexpensive, so I grabbed those. And I can't help getting belts when I see them and looking at the belts. Someday I will show you my collection and how I now store them, because I'm loaded with them and I love them. I can't resist them. But I found this real suede belt. It's brown and black, which I love, or deep brown, I should say, and a lighter brown. I think there's some black thrown in there too, but really nicely made, nice buckle. And I picked this up at Savers for $3.49, and this is really leather. You can find a lot of non-leather belts and items that are even more expensive than this. So when I saw that price, I had to grab it. I know I already have a lot of belts, but I couldn't help myself. And similarly, this belt is cloth, but I just thought it was so cool and sort of 60s, 70s inspired. And I loved the buckle. It's a tortoiseshell imitation. Obviously, it's plastic. And it says CC Original. And I'm not familiar with that label. But I just thought it was so different. And I can't resist picking up unusual belts, especially with prints like that or embroidery. This was only $3.49 as well. So, how could I not? Oh, this tablecloth. I'm a Halloween girl. I'm an orange and black and any kind of combination like that. This is actually, it looks like orange and a deep navy, but I just thought it would be beautiful next Halloween to put this on either my dining table or coffee table just for additional color. I'm always picking up Halloween items all year round if I see anything related at all that I love. As long as I have some storage for it, I'm going to keep on shopping for them. So this is another find that was only $4.99 and in beautiful condition on top of that. This past New Year's, I had a big New Year's 20s inspired party at our new home. We invited some people who hadn't yet been to the house, and the only thing that I made myself, my husband did the cooking, was deviled eggs. That's one thing I can do, and I love them. I didn't have a deviled egg plate, and I couldn't find one. Of course, I couldn't find one before the holiday, but I just found one at Savers for $5.49, and it's just this cute little white, almost looks like ironstone, but it says on the back, Old Fair. So I just thought it was so adorable. It came from TJ Maxx. Somebody ripped off the original tag, and $5.49 was the price for this. There's nothing wrong with it. It's in terrific shape, and I love it. Now I have one for next time I want to make deviled eggs, right? This tin, couldn't resist. My husband and I have a dog. I'm a dog lover, cat lover. What I do now is I surprise my husband with homemade cookies. I don't bake very often, and so I try to find I lost my light there. I try to find tins that he would love, and then I just package it up this way and put the homemade cookies in there for him for Christmas. And this is a Russell Stover tin. It's not old, but I got it for $1.99. I thought it was so adorable. I could reuse it over and over again. And then another decor item was, I couldn't resist this candle because it has fall theme on it. And again, Halloween, Thanksgiving, all of the fall themed items. I don't stop buying them just because it's a different season. And this one's never been used. It is a Thanksgiving feast, and I wish you could smell it because it's heavenly. It smells like food cooking, like stuffing cooking, if you've ever been in the kitchen when that is happening. And this was TJ Maxx originally. It's $5.99, which I thought was fair because it's a beautiful package and it's never been lit at all. So looking forward to that for next fall too. Okay, my friend spotted these for me. She's really good at shopping for me, even when she's looking for herself too. These are Levi's, and they're really, I love them because they're high-waisted. I'm at this age where the low stuff just doesn't work for me anymore. I'm really uncomfortable in it. If you can relate, let me know in the comments below. If you have any favorite brands of pants or jeans that tend to be high-waisted, I'm always looking for them. And these were $17.49, but they're in beautiful condition. They are Levi's, and you can't go wrong with a pair of Levi's. They're not a really old pair, but they are nice and worn in anyway. And they just look really comfortable. And I haven't even tried them on yet. Even if they're a little bit big, I think they'd be a great kind of hanging around or doing errands pant for the warmer weather. They're just a little bit fringed on the bottom, so great with sandals or sneakers. So I thought that was a great find. There's something, it's a joke between some of my friends and myself, that I love a thin yellow stripe. And I found this Ralph Lauren polo. I love it. It's a slim fit Ralph Lauren, thin yellow stripe, yellow and white, and actually does have a button down collar. It's just open right now. And I just love that pale color for the spring and early summer. And this could be worn with skirts or jeans or shorts, and sort of that preppy look that once in a while I like to play with, especially during the more casual seasons and when it's warmer out. It's just a little fun. Wear it with a little bit of a straw hat or a baseball cap, make it very casual, or you could dress it up with a blazer. So I thought that was a great deal at $7.79. It's in fantastic condition. A little bit of decor I had to buy, and if I can avoid breaking it would be great, because I love, Easter's past, it was yesterday, but I bought these because I'm going to probably keep them out as part of my springscape because the colors work. And, you know, bunnies are coming out more and more in the spring, and so I'm going to keep them up until it's actually maybe time for more summer decor. But these are definitely going on my shelf, and I'm unwrapping the other one, which is its mate right here. And what I love is they're iridescent, and I just can't resist iridescent anything, whether it's fabric, if it's accessories, if it's home decor, I can't help myself. Jewelry especially. So here we go, 2 little bunnies, a $3.99 each at Savers. Again, not that old, but I don't care. I just love them so much. They're so cute. And then I just unwrapped a bunny out of this. I'm one of those people, love skulls, can't help myself. And this was $5.79 at Savers. And it's a really nice soft t-shirt, but it is a lovely skeleton on there. A Bones Coffee Company production. And anything with the word coffee or the reference to coffee, I can't resist. I like wearing these under blazers with either jeans or trousers. I just think it's really kind of cool to have that sort of, you know, rock and roll t-shirt under something a little more conservative like a jacket or a blazer. It's fun. So I'm psyched. It's very, very, very soft. Like I said, $5.79 for that. And this next one is heavy, folks. One more bunny. I couldn't help it. It's the first thing I saw at Savers. And it's very, like I said, very heavy. It's a mother and her baby bunny, and it's just too cute to not use in my spring decor and keep it up there for a couple more months. It is a music box, and I think it plays a little. I don't even know the tune yet, but it is a music box and just in terrific shape. So for $7.99, I thought that was a great bargain. Speaking of bargains, I am not usually a Vera Bradley fan at all. I don't know why. The cloth bag thing just doesn't do much for me. But when I saw this print, it's so 60s, 70s inspired, especially with the colors and the graphic, the floral. I just had to pick it up. And it's great for the summer because I like compartments for my bags, but I'll tell you, for the summer, it doesn't matter. I can throw everything in there. I can get a little wet. It's not going to matter. And it's got a great set of handles, so it stays on the shoulder nicely. And it's beautifully made. It looks like it was never, ever used. It really, I don't think has ever been worn. The inside is impeccable, gorgeous lining. And you know what the best part is? It had its match in a tote bag right next to it. Same print, Vera Bradley, with this cute little faux tortoiseshell clasp on there. So I can carry books and magazines when I'm going out and about in this little tote. Sometimes I need carry-alls when I'm doing an event and I need to carry some of my collection with me for show and tell. This will be nice and sturdy for that. And you won't believe the price of these two like new items. This bag was $4.99 and this tote was $3.99. Be crazy not to pick them up, right? You can enable me. It's okay. Support my crazy thrifting habit, will you? Thank you. Okay, I think this is the last thing. This was one of my favorite things that I picked up. I don't know how many of you will remember this label, but Gantos was a beautiful boutique type store in the malls in the 80s and early 90s. And I got to tell you, this still has the big pads in it, so we know it's from late 80s, early 90s at the latest. And Gantos was a really nice brand, like I said, and it's a deep gray. It's really nice. It looks like if it was worn at all, it was very, very little. And where do you see the buttons on it? Little flower-shaped silver tone with the black stone in the middle. I just love this. Was a real thrill to find because I just remember the brand so well and I always loved it, and it was expensive in the malls. And I got this for $6.99. So had to pick it up. So I'm hoping that you're enjoying getting back into a little bit of my passion for historic dress and vintage clothing and antique clothing and thrifting and styling. So I'm planning on getting one video out a week and making that regular again, and even maybe sharing our home with you once I feel like it's in the shape I need it to be in, and we can explore that together and you can see how I've been decorating it. And I hope that you will leave a comment to let you know if you have a favorite of any of the items I've shared today, or if there's something that you would like to share with me and with the audience, that's something you found recently that you were very excited about. So I look forward to seeing you all again soon, and please like and subscribe if you like this video and want to hang around a bit. Ring that bell so that you'll be notified when new videos come out. And always remember, style never dies. Bye.